Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your local neighborhood-friendly battle mage, Larry the Chupacabra. We're in the catacombs of Lichdom Battlemage, and we're finding out what this evil cult is doing. They're raising the dead, and there's a little hidey hole over here full of goodies, including this magical scroll over here. And I can go to my journal, and I can read that bad Pajama. So this says, the writings of Oribaz, the excerpt 1. Brethren, let me welcome you to the hidden faith. I understand your pain. You are the downtrodden victims of a world that despises you. Spite burns in your breast, telling you to reject the lies of the church and the crown. Give the Dark Father your loyalty, and you will be able to revenge yourself on the world. Fall into the arms of Malthus and rise. So I guess we're fighting the minions of some evil god named Malthus. So there's that, and there's a reliquary here full of magical jism that I can use to augment my magic. So now we have a bunch of runes that we can use to later craft better stuff. But for right now, we don't really need to mess with that too much. We are, for the most part, pretty good to go on that count. But back to the story part of this game. About the only thing that we know right now is that our buddy Roth, this game's version of Zordon, who hands out deadly magic power to basically people in their late teens and early 20s, he's just like, yeah, I've been around forever, fighting this evil cult. And you're fighting with me now. You like vengeance, right? Because the package of magic includes vicious and violent and bloody vengeance. So if you want to stab people, have that. Alright, so we've got another magical rift that we can open.
I drew on that rift, and there were ghosts in it. You want to tell me what that was about?
Not ghosts, but echoes, reflections of the past, cast by those with ties to you or the cult.
So now we know what the kidnappers are up to. And these echoes supply components for my spells. I'm not complaining.
Alright, so I guess the cult's been kidnapping people for a very long time.
To the other dragon.
But I wonder what happened to that spicy black lady who was clearly doing this job before me, and she is clearly a corpse, or else she'd be helping me right now. Oh, hi, friend. Are you frozen? You should be frozen. Look, Skelly Jones, I don't want any of your sauce right now, okay? I got stuff to do. Does not include you. Alright, well, I mean, the good news is I'm comfortable enough with this that I'm not so worried about these early game critters. It's only when you start dealing with, like, magical banshees that this is really annoying. Or do they still have magical banshees? I frankly don't even know. So that might be spoiling it, but at this point, magic stuff's happening, so pretty much anything is fair game. Because we fought a demon, for shit's sake, like, honestly. When you're fighting demons, there's really not a lot left. Wait, Spirit Hawk? Oh, that's right. You can tell where you're supposed to go by holding V. So you can follow your spirit animal. My spirit animal is a penguin with a Glock. Just so you're aware. I feel like that's impertinent information for anyone who watches Larry. It's either a penguin with a Glock or like a really angry dwarven guy who just happens to be there. He just doesn't want any of these shenanigans. You know what? Let me see if I can do any, like, meaningful crafting. So I can upgrade some of the white components I got to some green components, so I'm just gonna do that. And when you upgrade everything like that, you can tell which one of these things you can upgrade. So what do we want? I think I'm feeling some destruction, maybe? Maybe. Missiles that deal direct damage with a chance to stagger sound good. Let's go with that one, craft and equip that. And then let's do some defensive magic. And then we'll end off with the Area of Effect rune. And look, we're full of, like, extra crit damage and stagger damage, and extra chances to freeze for longer durations. See, everything's already coming up magic jism. And then we just need to go through this doorway. There's some cool statues, very like Pompeii-esque. I just want you to note that there is nothing on the ground here. There is no tripwire. There is no snare. But look what happens when we walk through here. Oh no, we got caught.
You're not the visitor I was expecting.
Oh hey, it's that homeless guy from the start of the game.
Who the hell are you?
Roth woke me up. He called me his griffin and told me I'm supposed to scout a path for you.
Why you?
Because if you have a shot at killing Shax and Rogiro, I want it.
Alright, we have a sidekick now. Hot diggity, and he's got a cool falcon. Or a hawk.
Right.
One of those.
Find me Rogiro.
Done.
I like how these people have basically been kidnapped and the world is ending around them, and they're just like, yeah, I have magic now. So there's that, which is kind of cool, I guess. Alright, we got another checkpoint. I'm gonna switch to defensive magic. Alright. Alright, well, these bad mamajamas are going to just straight up be an annoying set of pests. Dang it, stop shooting me with your magic arrows, you dillholes. Yep, you keep shooting at me, I'll keep doing this. Good news, I got fancy dodges for days. Come here, Skella Jones. Alright, you're burned alive. How about you? You want me? Mr. I'm totally not Roman, but I kind of look Roman. Roman Polanski. Are you dead? Alright, he's dead. Gotta shoot the magic jizz tumors. That's always top of the priority list. And you gotta constantly look for those things, because you don't want to miss out on upgrades, because later on, upgrades become muy importante in these ancient murder ruins that are super cool looking. This is like the day after tomorrow type shit. There's like an old church here, you can still see the stained glass. You can kind of see outside, which I guess is neat. But, you know. So, we're gonna have some more customers here. Everyone comes to Larry because he turns them into the most delicious magic bacon that you have ever seen. So, where's the customers? Hello? I'm Larry, I'll be your chef today. No? No one wants... No one wants... Oh, here we go. Skeleton fritters incoming. Alright, dead skeleton. Ooh, I leveled up my firepower. Now the Fire Nation really can take over. Alright. Well, that worked. I guess. I mean, the goal here is just not to deplete any of your shield charges. Because it does replenish, but not very quickly, so... Where does my Spirit Hawk want me to go? It wants me to go over there. So I'm kind of torn between a rock and a really unenthusiastic place around the corner there. So anyway, let's talk about this rift.
Did you see that? My bracers pulled something from those corpses. Anything I should know?
Their death released an energy called Etheria. It's good for augmenting your spells.
I'm not eating souls, am I?
No, souls go on to the next world, but this energy lingers. Come, let's continue our search.
Alright, so we have soul energy from dead people now, so that's cool. You know, it makes you wonder, if Roth has the power, like our version of Zordon has the power to do all this stuff, why the heck doesn't he just murder everything himself? Like, what is his rule set in this world? Well, anywho. Hey, look, it's our buddy, the Hawkman. Hey, Hawkman.
Careful, that's one of the devices they're using to animate their undead. It's sucking all the life out of Gervasser and pouring it into the corpses down here.
So I can break it.
I don't know. Something tells me it won't be that easy.
Of course not. Of course not. What does my journal say? Oh, the cult devices. That man, the Griffin, found out what was making the undead. Those machines suck the life out of people of the city and use it to raise corpses. I don't know how. This is magic, and there aren't any gears or anything. The devices will be trouble if I break them, but more trouble if I leave them alone.
These cultists are out of their damn minds. How long have they been lurking around Gervasser?
Years, generations. They could have been our neighbors this whole time.
What is with the way that you hold your arm? Do you have a palsy or something? This character model is weird. Like the way he holds his arm back and out. Like he's trying to be a stereotypical gay diva in like a movie. Alright, well anywho, let's kill these pus nodules. So in essence, this is like a boss fight. When we decide to break this thing. And it looks like there's basically like evil nodules suspended in green fluid. This guy's not gonna be any help, so we're pretty much on our own. Alright.
Now, kill the undead. That might break it.
Come on. Shoot me with your lasers, you bastard. Someone trying to hit me from behind? They are. Alright, don't touch my booty hole. I need that booty to live. Come on, smack it so I can build up charge. Nope, you're done, sir. You're Dunyan rings. Alright, perfect. So, I mean, these early fights aren't terrible. You just gotta take your time with it. That's all, really. Alright, are you guys froze? If you could stay that way, that'd be great. Guys? Hey. 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 Okay. So there's gotta be, I think, like 2 waves of these. So where's the last guy? Where did he hide? They all wander around like dildos, and it's super annoying. Oh, don't go by the machine, you cheaty bastard. You're trying to get your magic spleen back. Alright? Let's take... Oh, you're like right next to me, sir. Come here, you. Oh, you're just a skeleton without flesh. Aw, you must feel so left out. Oh, good grief. Fine, I'll run to the other side of the room briefly, you spicy bastards. I mean, again, good news is none of these guys are especially nasty, but they're not the best friends of you either. I also don't need to be quite so, defensive, but it's best to start practicing now. It really is. Alright, who wants more of me? Come on, shoot your arrows. Still alive over there? Stop being alive. It's rude. I mean, technically you're already dead, but you're kind of unliving. Okay, there we go. So now I get all the magic crap from inside of it. And there's like these weird halos of magic that hover around it. So that's over. Which is handy dandy, so we'll just go back over here. I suppose I should improve what I've got. So let me see, what do I really want to improve? Let's improve my Fire Nova, just so that we have like a good round, well-rounded magic jism thing going on here. Alright, that sounds good. So now we go into the next murder area. Oh. Yeah, I didn't want to use that bridge at all, game. Thanks. Yeah, that's cool. So something's probably gonna spawn on top of us here. You know, suspiciously open areas tends to be the theme here. So what do we got? Who wants to play with me? Really? Nobody? Okay, well I haven't been this far since the alpha stages, so I guess that's understandable. Let's see what happens down here in the rockfall. Again, make sure that you shoot all tumors in the vicinity. See, we got a blue thingamabob, so that's incredibly great. I can already upgrade my stuff.
Cultists are getting killed too? Wait, I can live with that.
So I guess the magic is also incidentally killing these cultists, which is why there's a bunch of them dead down here. Oh good, oh good, skeletrons. You're not supposed to like water skeletron, Bob. That's just weird. Wait, where? I hear people, but I don't see them. Where are you? Hello, skeletons. How are you? Oh, I guess it reanimated the dead cultists, I think is what it's supposed to imply. But you'd think the cultists would be juicier than that. Oh well. Alright, what has this got in it? We have another rune, and hey, we got another journal piece. Good thing we came down here. You guys love collectibles, right? I know I sometimes do. Alright, the Writings of Orobaz, Excerpt 2. Praise Malthus, but also fear his name. He was the first to conjure forth demons from the bottomless hate of the abyss. He was the first to bid the dead to rise and fight again. Our dark father has touched the moon and set a foot in hell. Ah, brethren, there is no earthly power to compare with his works, and no knowledge to equal the teachings he left for us. Alright, so these guys, like... These guys worship, like, this game's version of, like, I don't know... Stabby Satan, dude? I mean, that's not really a good comparison. What is a good comparison? I guess it's like, I don't know, the Lich King, but in god form. Alright, well that's cool. Let's make sure we got all these tumor sacks. Ooh, large defense. Everything is coming up upgrades all of a sudden. Alright, well let's upgrade stuff. Oh, I can upgrade my shield. Increase base health, but no charged blink. That's fine. I haven't really been able to use charged blink so far. Yeah, it says you're just supposed to hold blink, but when you touch blink at all, it just blinks.
Keeps jumping ahead of us. He's got some kind of trick, but damned if I know what it is.
That sure as hell makes my life harder.
Well, I'm not giving up yet.
I think this guy's got a bone to pick with our Count of Monte Cristo, too. So, yeah. Alright, well, we're at a waypoint, which probably means butt touching is close at hand. Yep, right here. Oh, look, there's a spicy dude here. Who's got a big fancy shield. This game used to be a lot harder back when all of these guys that spawn used to have shields. Like, that stuff was just BS, if you ask me. It was just straight up ridiculous. Alright, any more tumors? There is one over here, yes. Alright, sweet. And what would Larry do with magic? Nothing appropriate, that's for sure. Okay, so what do we got in here? Oh, it looks like some cultists were living here. There's some money, and some of this game's playing cards. There's a picture of Malthus. Malthus, you could really do with hitting the treadmill, buddy. It's the new year. New you. Gotta lose those pounds from all those dead people you've been eating. Alright. It's okay, Malthus. We're all trying to better ourselves in the new year. Don't you worry about it. Alrighty, so we got some equipment, barely put out fire. Some books of magic, probably. And a requiem full of the stuff that we like. The sigils of power. Why would they put, like, a shield thing here and back there? That's a little overkill, don't you think? Oh, well, whatever. Whatevs, yo. Alright, who wants a piece of me? You, Skeletron? Alright, everyone take a turn. I got plenty of magic for everyone. Or so I'm gonna say. Alright, another sigil that's green. You know what? I bet we can upgrade. Or can we? It said 3 upgrades available, but it doesn't look like I can upgrade a thing. Although, I am kind of curious to use my Fire Nova now, because it's green. So maybe that's got some spicy goodness in it. Who knows? It's all part of the mystery. And we will tackle that question and more next episode. I've been your host, Larry. This has been Lichdom Battlemage. We're killing undead and stopping an evil cult, and Zordon needs our help. So we'll find out what's in this story rift next time. So until then, toodles, everybody. Make sure you're liking and subscribing and letting me know what you think about this game, because I am curious about your thoughts about a first-person shooter mage game with magic and AoEs. Alright, get out of here, you guys. Crazies.